Yeah, sometimes having a girlfriend is great, but when she has a best friend, sometimes her best friend can become your worst enemy because girls are so honest with each other. Careful there, Maggie. Girls are so honest with each other, and sometimes, I'll just say it this way. Sometimes I think that if you have a girlfriend, sometimes her best friend can be a thorn in your side. Now, she might have her friend's best interest at heart, or she might just be jealous of you. Hey folks, Lester here, and this morning, okay, it's not really morning. You guys are not idiots. You can see from the shadows, it's right around midday. But look, our two new turkeys are roaming around the front yard, and I don't know why. And Cornholio is not with them. I'm not trying to, I don't know what could be going on with Cornholio and why he would not be with these ladies. I'm going to walk around, and I'm not going to scare them off. I'm going to let them go ahead and just kind of, if they're just making their way around to visit, that's fine. I'm going to let them continue on what they're doing. I'm going to walk around the back of the house and try to find Cornholio. Any of y'all seen Cornholio? No? None of you never mind. Have you seen Cornholio? Can't find Cornholio. Well, good news. I have spotted Cornholio. Corny, young man, come out of there. Come on. Corny, go join your ladies. You don't gotta go dance with them, just go hang out with them. Follow them around. Go follow them around and be their guide. Come on, come out of here. Come on out of here. Ouch, come on out of here. Come on, Corny. Go, Corny. Just walk out of here. Don't make me pick you up. Go. Shoot. There. All right. Go find them ladies. Come on over here. Follow me over here. Come on. Come on. Over here. Corny, they're going to leave your butt. They're going to leave you. They're going to leave you if you don't go get them. Guys, they're making their way to my dad's house. Look. They're over there. Go get them. If he doesn't show them some attention, they will leave. This should be a life lesson to everybody because I know from experience that as a man, if you do not show your woman attention, they will leave. Maybe not physically, not at first. Buddy, that's not really what you should be eating. Why don't you take and have dinner with your pretty little ladies over there? How about I go pour some worms out? Some corn, some corn. That'll be fun. And let the pigs have the oatmeal. Get out of here. Get. Oh. I get it that y'all may hate me. I get y'all may hate me. Especially if you're a guinea lover. If you're a guinea lover, then you probably hate me. But I will take care of my own insects in my yard. I don't need anyone else's guineas coming over to my yard, digging holes. Guineas will dig a hole and dust bath right in the middle of your yard. Not to mention, I am working hard to try to beautify this pond area. Friends, this is my property. There's our memorial garden. I have major renovation plans for that thing come this fall when it cools off. I want to rebury my water. I have so many plans for this place, and step one is to get the grass to grow right here. Get the grass to grow. And we've not had grass here since they've come out and dug the pond 2.5 years ago. And we want to have grass here. And so ultimately we have to have it hydro seeded. We've done that. We saved the money. We got it hydro seeded, but there's not a seed gonna come up if we don't keep them guineas off of it. We will do our part in having to find a way to water it enough to where it gets water, enough moisture without burning our well up. That is a lot of work in itself. And then we make sure that we feed our geese so much. We walk out and we spread enough feed for our geese and our ducks so they can have water access, but they're not gonna be walking and grazing around eating the seed here on the ground. But we cannot control them darn guineas. I wanna show you something here. It's hard to see, but look what is just now starting to sprout up. God has been good to us, and he's given us a little bit of rain. It doesn't take a whole lot of rain to get this stuff to come up. Looky here. Can y'all see the tint of green? There's a tint of green coming up there. We have to get this grass to grow here, this clover and all the different grasses he's planted. We have to get this to grow before our goats can come home. You hear that guinea screaming over there? He's the lookout. Do you not hear him screaming? He's letting them all know that mean Lester's still here. Look at all the tint of green. Guys, it's been a week and that grass is starting to germinate and pop through the soil. And that's happening around this entire pond. So, as mean as you think I'm being, there's gonna come a day. Here's my vision. There's gonna come a day when this water will get enough rain and this pond will fill back to capacity. Right now, we are several feet below level. You can see that. You can easily see where the water should be and where the water's actually at. We'll make sure the aerator is, if that's plenty of air for this size of pond. We find the chemicals to treat it as we need to. With more water, it won't get polluted as much from the number of geese and ducks we have hanging out here. But we also need to have a beautiful green grass around it for our animals to graze on when they get back from Longhorn Lester's. And I think that's my right. I think I have the right. It's equivalent to a dog coming onto your property and eating something of yours. You have the right, y'all. And fine, you said it was cruel how I was out there last time with my BB gun. Okay, fine, if you want to call that cruel, it's a BB. I've been shot by BBs plenty of times. I'm still here. I'm not trying to kill the guineas. I'm trying to let them know that if you come back over here, I'm going to put a little pow-pow to you. A little pow-pow. And so fine, today it's just the side-by-side scaring the heck out of them. Maggie's not doing her any. Maggie's no good. Maggie's not helping me. And God forbid I let Trixie out. Don't even suggest I let Trixie out here. Anyway, just if you give me some time, you're going to be proud of me for all the work that we put in to keep this place. It's just that I'm a survivor sanctuary. The Memorial Garden deserves better. Well, Lester, what do you expect Kim and Papa to do? I expect them to go buy a bag of grains, go out there and feed their guineas so much that they're not hungry to come over here. Let me show you what else they've been doing. All of this is where guineas come into my yard and dig. They lay right there. All of them, they line up along here in my beautiful yard. Well, what I want to have is a beautiful yard, and them guineas lay there, and they dig all the grass up and make a dust bath. Here, the same way we have the entrance built over at Longhorn Lester's, as you might say your first impression when you pull up into our driveway. Our pond truly is the first thing that you see when you roll up into I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. It's iconic. It's an iconic site here at our sanctuary, and we want it to be beautiful. We do. I want to walk around and show y'all what our plans for the week are. I've piled up some lumber that I've used when I took down the pool area. I want Jake to take that to our burn pile. That'll be one of his jobs this week. And I have a second job for Jake. I've told Jake what I would like him to do is take down this fencing over here. This is the spot where we used to have petunia. We want to take all of this fencing down. We want to use some of that fencing to maybe connect here and continue this on over to where it used to connect to before we got petunia. I told him we may have a little problem here in this little nook, so he might want to go right on past it and connect to the back side of the porch here, so his animals can't get up in there and come out. But I think this would be a really nice addition to add to our littles, and especially our watering station. Right now, you see that Tiny Tim, that's a Pig Newton has come over here along the fence to kind of lay around. If we had this area available, guys, they would have access to this tree, to this shelter here, and all of this, which would be great. We could remove our water hoses and move our extension cords and just make Petunia's Palace a part of the little's pasture. And that would give them the extra space, and they could certainly use some of the protection from these trees. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you headed? Oh, he's just coming to see the new look. He wants to get an idea of the new look. So that's an idea that I want to work on this week. We're going to also get our chainsaw out, and we're going to cut down these white posts. You know that I replaced the white posts, which are all rotten at the bottom, with these new 4x4s, these treated 4x4s, which will last a lot longer. So we're going to get a chainsaw. We can't knock them out because they will break off. They're at the rotten parts. We're just going to chainsaw them at the very bottom and here at the top and get them out of there. That would make this area look a little bit nicer. There's not a whole lot you can do back here. I've always been embarrassed to show this part of the property. It's a great little watering station. Even though our waters have not been done yet this morning, it's a great watering station. All of the animals like it. Look, let me turn the water on and y'all watch how they get covered with this fine mist. You ready? Are y'all ready? Here it goes. There comes the water vapor. Ah, I thought you guys wanted some water. I thought it was getting hot. The fans blow on them, but now we have the water mist to keep them nice and cool. If you end up getting up and leaving because of me, I can turn the vapor back off. I thought you liked it. So that's controlled by a simple switch. All right, no more vapor. I'll leave the vapor off. I'm gonna get over there and clean that water. But no, all of this fencing will come down. This will all come down, and it will connect from this corner. It'll go right on where it used to go back in the days before we got Petunia. You remember that we made this Petunia's own little spot here for a while. And since she's been gone, poor baby, we haven't had a need for it. Well, Maggie says, I'll use it. I see Cornholio here on this side of the fence, yet his little friends are over here on this side. They have each other. And girls need each other. All girls need to have a good friend, y'all. All girls need to have a good friend. And Cornholio, sometimes it's hard for a man. Whenever you have a girlfriend or a girl that has a really good friend, sometimes it's hard. Oh, why don't you get out of here, Eric? Oh, look at the cute little chickens, though. Look at the cute babies. Oh my goodness, the cute babies. I want to thank you guys who send the green hay. You can give that to your babies. We don't want to overfeed them with the green hay, with the alfalfa, Timothy grass. You can give that to your babies pretty much anytime you need to supplement. Now we're getting some grass now, thank you God. Even the pigs though eat that green hay. But we've gotten a little bit of rain and you can see our fields have turned off green. It didn't take long to get them back to green. And so we certainly appreciate that. You know, we bought a large load of this stuff and some alfalfa a month or so back, and we've gone through that pretty good. But we've gotten several of you guys have gifted us a few of these, and we appreciate that because the animals love it. It's very good for them, very nutritious. And like I said, all the babies eat it. Trudy, I did not expect that. No one thought you would do something as mean Annie and Ernie were enjoying that, Trudy, and you come and lay right down in it. Guys, I am so sorry y'all to see that. I know I don't want you to dislike Trudy. I do not want y'all to dislike Trudy. Trudy, that was good, fresh hay, baby. It was clean. And now look at it, all smashed into the dirt. Trudy. Trudy. Baby, you don't have that bad of an itch. I decided to spray these guys down before I changed the water. How smart is Lester? How smart is Lester? How many times have you seen me clean the water first and then come to spray them down, and all that dirt that runs off of them runs right into my fresh water? Yeah, see? I'm working smarter, not harder, my friends. Smarter, not harder. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. As soon as, guys, as soon as you get nice, clean waters, here comes the crew who's going to start messing everything up. Look who has come back to my pasture. And look what they're eating. All of my grass seed. If this here is not the most beautiful thing. What? Get off of me! I'm trying to make a video about something beautiful. I'm making a beautiful video here. You're not helping me with my video. Get back. I'm working on a video. What I was saying is, if that there is not the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen in life, if that there does not just do something to you, if you don't know the story, that little duck right there, I think her name is Thelma, she got to be broody and she began to lay on eggs that were not even hers. Little did she know, or little did she care, that the eggs that she was laying on were chicken eggs. Them eggs began to hatch, and at first it was the cutest thing. She began to do duck type stuff, but the chickens would not go into the water. I know it's windy, sorry. So she began to realize that her kids, her babies, they only wanted to walk around the farm and scratch. And so now, a true mother she is, she's decided to leave the pond, and she too will walk around the farm and scratch. Right now, she has her nose deep into a cow patty. We'll just call it a cow patty, a horse or a cow patty. And she's looking for larvae the same way her babies do. Now, they do it by instinct. She's had to force herself to do it. Isn't that beautiful? And she walks with them all day. Everywhere they go, around and around the farm. Well, the one place they will not go is near the pond. Isn't that beautiful, though? I love that. It's a beautiful story. It's probably one of my favorite stories. And as much as I, sometimes don't like the feathered babies when they get to a certain age, I love that story. And those chicks and that mama duck, or whatever y'all want to call her, will be here with us forever. Now, let me show y'all what I really can't stand. Let me show y'all what I can't stand. Guys, it is 10 a.m. and all of our ducks should be out at the pond doing what ducks do. No, not these guys. Go hang out with your ladies. You want a shoe? You don't have any interest in that shoe? Can I have it back then? Oh, look, Corny, it's starting to rain. There goes more guineas. Sheesh.